Insem the Donana Abato or my gun was say na a tea for insem rem na just say Mom say it's a year and Saturday no and so much say a tea for Abato Jaya say I open the chair every fine Paul Odum Otri, just a chomochi and semi as a power of my say tifo or much so just say EBB in some so ever or my gun man say just a tifo annoying ash yiba intimate serono meso se vegibre na just yakuti instead much me na aba na member ref say high original TV na be subscribe to our YouTube channel original TV be like be share video we amu benya bi ahwe we na do sound board man dashon stay be ya edin simple e be to ja we be bi ahwe yon commerce ya me do bra so nya bre
near now, it's me a bundy as I just appointment. Once I put in the man, watch it here. Send the power, it's me a GH1 for so a medical doctor. Aqua programs, send the power, I did so intimidate John Dramani Mama. Wait, dear, Harry, and no knock at the chase, no say John Mama. Medical doctor or an no, none young one say, send near my uncle, Mama, na o fake medical doctor. Or anything. It's for young Coniguti or Catch Afrifa and lawyer part much.
Defrauding by false
pretenses, yeah.
A person who by means of false pretense or by personation obtains or attempts to obtain the consent of another person to part with or transfer the ownership of a thing or by a false representation of acting in accordance with the instructions, orders or requests of the president or a member of the cabinet commit a second-degree felony under subsection 1 of this act.
But where are you putting this? Who is
so I'm putting this about defrauding by false pretense.
Who is she defrauding? The president?
The president and the cabinet.
Telling them that she's a doctor.
If you can manage to get the president to appoint you onto such a sensitive board.
As a doctor.
As a doctor, when you are not. That is defrauding by false pretense.
A health professional with expertise in health insurance.
Which she is not. She has never had
any. So she defrauded the president.
The highest qualification this girl has had is something they call HHE.
What's that?
That is home health assistance or something. Those that takes care of old men and women. Even that it must be done with the supervision of a medical practitioner. So this girl has the highest qualification she has in this world. So the reason that she has this idea, I know she put up a post. Okay, now let's come back to a picture that has been put on.
Can you put that photograph on the TV on there?
There's a photograph where somebody is called Anne Sullivan Daly.
The white woman.
The white woman.
Yes.
So identity theft.
That's her.
This is the person that she is pretending to be.
Oh, I see.
So that's identity theft. Her name originally is Anna, not even Anne. Anna. Anna Sansan Kufon. The father is a pastor.
Anna Sansan Kufon.
Somewhere, the father is a pastor somewhere in Bono.
Oh, I see.
So originally her name is not Anna Sansa Daly. But because of this woman, because the woman is Anne Sullivan Daly, who is a medical person with all the credentials she is claiming to have.
Oh, that's serious.
So going to John Hopkins, it is this woman who went to John Hopkins. All the credentials she is pretending to have is this woman who has it.
Oh, but that's a high-level crime.
No, that is a high-level crime even in the United States.
It is indeed.
And some, because they don't know some of the editing. And I tell you, that is Kevin Taylor and this girl, they've done this thing for so many years, deceiving the public. And people cannot even detect it. Now, this is the time that people are going to know exactly what this guy has been doing to
So this girl lives in Ghana, or she lives at both
places? She became a citizen of the United States in 2019.
By marriage?
By marriage.
That marriage is still
So she was married to one old man called Tim Daly, Tim Daly.
Mm-hmm.
But she will even lie to people that there is an actor called Tim Daly, Timothy Daly. She will lie to people that is the... No. She got married to an old man somewhere. But in the course of that is her private life, so I'll probably delve into.
Okay.
My concern has to do with the things that borders on crime against our state. I knew all these things quite a few years back.
So that most of the things that Kevin Jandam says about people is coming from this.
It's coming from this lady when she gets into your corner and she gets
towards blackmail.
Blackmail.
So those who don't pay are those that we hear about.
Oh, they pay. Most times.
But we hear about them. So
they cannot even, they cannot
even reduce it.
So this girl was dating a nephew.
Yes, the doctor.
That is how come a nephew was put on the spot. And for so many months, allegations upon allegations were made. Meanwhile, up to today, they've not been able to present a single document to the National Security or Police that Anefi is a fraudster, and for that matter, he must be arrested.
Even his hospital was affected. His
So
business.
he goes on the assassination attacks using social media. Anefi is a criminal. Anefi. Meanwhile, if you are talking about somebody that is a criminal, it's actually the guy in Kevin Taylor. So what they are is what they portray other people to be, being a fraudster. So the guy was dating Anefi. And in the course of dating, I think she got information that Anefi was getting into a deal with something called gold soup.
Yeah, the gold souk.
The gold souk.
Yeah.
Is it souk or souk? Okay, so they are supposed to meet
has to do with the gold board. Yeah.
And this guy is closer to Sami Jemfi as well.
I'm not sure about that.
No, I'm giving you information.
No, because I've checked.
Whatever information I am giving you information.
Well, because I checked and the information was that they met on a flight. The flight.
You think at this point somebody would like to associate herself with the...
I checked before that they met on some flight, the USA Delta flight.
Okay.
Now, I was told that because at the time the flight had a problem, Sami Jemfi was trying to sue them.
Okay.
And I was at the airport at that time, so he spoke to me about it. So they said, no, the lady was also on that flight.
So but you
and
believe...
after that, they met once at some restaurant.
You believe they've met once at a restaurant?
That's what I was
really?
told.
Once at a restaurant?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Very nice. That you meet somebody on the flight and you meet once at a restaurant.
No, they put a legal action together, so I think they were talking.
What if you put a legal action together, you are talking? It's not going to be once at a restaurant. You certainly will have continuous conversations upon conversation. But that is not a substantive matter. Let's come back to the substantive matter. So this girl would then move you the same way he moved Anefi to Kevin Taylor, for Kevin Taylor to come at him, assassinate you, character assassination, left, right, center. And when I heard that this girl had dated Anefi, that is how come I got to know that, okay, that is where my own started from. All this while, she has been my friend, even when we are no longer friends, as in being friends.
I get it, yeah. You still talk to her every night.
I still talk to her every night.
Are they blackmailing Reverend Usu Bempa?
I don't know about that. What I know is that...
Are they blackmailing Nigel Gezi?
I know they were very good friends. Nigel Gezi, Usu Bempa, and the lady, they were very good friends. I'm not too sure what they are.
So is it conceivable that a reverend person is paying do they pay a month? The blackmail money is weeks or a month or what?
I don't know about that. I'm saying that they were very good friends. Why do you say, why do you single out those names?
Yeah, because those are the names that are popping up. People are sending me texts.
People are sending you.
Blackmailing Usu Bempa, is blackmailing Nigel Gezi.
Okay.
Schwarzenegger mentioned it. Ifia, the lady herself, her video mentions those two names. And I'm hoping it's
She
not
goes
true,
as far as Nigeria. You know what? There's a guy called Mike Ezronye, a Nigerian actor, affected, a victim of their circumstance, very criminal.
But how does
it's a criminal
Taylor
syndicate.
benefit from the blackmail?
Of course, when the girl gets money, he gets a cut.
Even if he didn't play any role, because it's not.
Why will he not play any role?
He announces on his show. He talks about it on his show, or they threaten that.
I am saying they will threaten you behind the scenes that if you don't pay X amount, they will come after you. They will destroy your image. And most people don't want this kind of bad publicity. You know, big men at high places wouldn't want this kind of bad publicity.
But
some of us can survive it. You can survive.
How does she do the amorous thing? She will say that I slept with you, or she'll put a camera in here.
I said Saturday I will show you.
I can't wait.
On for the records.
I can't wait. This is serious.
So, Paul, we are calling on the security agencies that we shouldn't treat this business as usual. Where we think the president has revoked the appointment of an amateur issue. We must be able to investigate it. Use her as a scapegoat, as a deterrent for other people not to engage in. Because it's becoming one too many.
We did not arrest Dr. UN.
But Dr. UN did not get to the position that this girl has gotten to.
Dr. UN was giving fake awards.
Giving fake awards is
money from anyone.
And you know that she says she's not practiced in Ghana. I am telling you on authority that this girl has been practicing in Ghana for some time.
Oh, people have sent texts that she's
she's been practicing
named
in
the
Ghana.
hospital, but in an FS hospital, she was practicing there.
Yes, in an FS hospital, she was practicing.
She was.
And beyond that, I am saying it on authority that this girl has been taking care of people in this country.
Giving them medicine.
Why are you doubting the fact that she was taking care of the president when they were in opposition?
Because I saw the president with the doctor.
I am saying that why are you doubting it? Paul, the fact that you saw something does not mean that it cannot be true.
But this is serious.
Yes, it's serious.
Hey.
It's serious. And that is criminal act. For me, I don't care about the kind of personal life she lives or she doesn't live.
Wow.
And I wouldn't probably have talked about it if she did not get that kind of a sensitive position.
That's what Ifia said on her video, that she doesn't really
I knew quite a few things, but it's of no concern to me.
Yeah, she doesn't care. But now that they're going to put her on NHIS, then that's
it is something that bothers our nation.
But you know, she was on the same platform with President Mahama last year.
Yes. The women's something.
Yes. And apparently they were coming to do another one June.
This year, yeah.
And they have cancelled
with the president.
Yes, they were with now the president, then as candidates, now as president. And
she's a very smart woman. For that, you can't take it away from her. Very smart. Except that she uses the smartness for the wrong things.
How can we convince young people that is not the way to go?
By first picking her, using her as a scapegoat, using her as a deterrent. Because if we don't punish her for this high-level crime, then we are endorsing this criminality. And if we don't punish her, then any other person will believe that probably this is the way to go. And in this country, you know the way we sweep things as though this is business. We've revoked her appointment. Let's all go to sleep and take the next thing and deal with it. I don't think this must be treated business as usual.